Burgers are an all-American classic, and when you're ready for something special with exceptional flavors, try our recipe for Wild Alaska Sockeye salmon burgers with rhubarb chutney. Let's start by making the rhubarb chutney. First, cut 1 pound of fresh rhubarb into half-inch pieces. You'll need about 3 cups total. Add the rhubarb to a large saucepan, along with 1 cup of dried dark red cherries and 3/4 of a cup of dried blueberries. Then add 3/4 of a cup of diced red onion, a clove of minced garlic, a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger that you've peeled and minced, half a teaspoon of dried red pepper flakes for a little heat, 1 cup of light brown sugar that's not packed, and lastly, 1 cup of tart red cherry juice. Bring this fruity and aromatic mixture up to a gentle boil. Reduce the heat and simmer it, stirring occasionally over medium-low heat for about 20 minutes. Now we can stir in 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, which will brighten the flavor, and 2 tablespoons of honey for a touch of sweetness. Continue to cook and stir the chutney over medium-low heat for another 15 minutes and then remove it from the stove. You can certainly make the chutney ahead of time. We'll use about half of the chutney for our salmon burgers and save the rest for another recipe. Now, to make the salmon burgers, use 1 pound of boneless, skinless, wild Alaska sockeye salmon. Dice half of the salmon into 1/4-inch cubes. Set the dice aside in a medium bowl while you pulse the other half pound of salmon in a food processor just until it's smooth. Then mix the puree together with the diced salmon, combining both textures. Next, to flavor the salmon, in a separate bowl, we'll combine 2 tablespoons of fresh minced cilantro, along with 2 tablespoons of thinly sliced green onion, another clove of minced garlic, the fresh juice from half a lime, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of sesame oil, and a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Mix these ingredients well. Add this flavorful mix to the salmon and fold it in gently to combine. Season that with salt and pepper. Now we'll shape the salmon mixture into 4 patties about 3/4 of an inch thick. Chill these until you're ready to cook. Sauté the salmon patties in a non-stick, spray-coated skillet for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. You can also grill them. Place the salmon burger on a bun and top it with a dollop of the rhubarb chutney. Lastly, encourage everyone to garnish their Alaska salmon burger with rhubarb chutney just as they like. Enjoy!